RoorCast.
RoorCast first episode.
Because we're smoking a roar for entertainment purposes.
Actually, 2 roars.
We got a big one and a mini one.
2 roars.
We got the giant. We got Goliath and David.
Goliath?
That's a biblical term.
If you can't tell, Goliath is the big cock. And David is the chode.
If you can't feel it, then your anus is
What do you
wrecked.
think about Diddy Bong for this?
Diddy Bong? I kind of like Diddy Bong.
Diddy Bong's okay. But we have 2 sized roars. I feel like we should tie those in together too.
So the smaller, little chodier looking roar is just like about 4 inches. Should be a Diddy Bong? Why? Like, what are you saying about Diddy?
Well, because my friends have a bong called Donkey Bong.
Oh, we don't know that? We're your friends too, man. You can't just bring...
I figured you would get the reference.
Other friend circles.
It's not an inside joke. That's like an obvious play on words.
You know what's the weirdest thing? I've never been friends with anyone besides you guys that wasn't a homeless person.
You been friends with a lot of homeless people?
Yeah, I love the homeless.
Well, that's very nice of you.
The best part about them is they got nowhere to go at the end of the night.
Right, so you can hang out just like forever.
Yeah, you're just like chilling on the sidewalk, like talking to them. They're passing
endless.
you a pill that you don't know what it is, and you're like, dude, you have to go home? And they're like, nope, already there.
So isn't it ever awkward? Like they just get really comfortable in your house? Like it's like a cat, like you feed it over and over again?
No, I don't let them. I don't
warm.
ever let them into my house.
I feed them if they do lick themselves.
You don't...
Let me put it this way. I'll go into their house,
Right.
but they won't go into mine.
They don't have a house, they're homeless.
No, what I'm saying is I'll go outside.
Oh, so you meet them outside, so you're just hanging out on your porch?
Yeah.
Until like 2 o'clock in the morning, you don't get tired?
No, not on my porch. No, they can't know where I live. I'm talking about like downtown.
I'm talking about street urchins.
So they're probably saying the same shit to you, like, don't you have anywhere to go, dude?
Yeah. That's his whole... He's
They think I'm
infiltrating.
homeless.
He's infiltrating. This is a great...
They're pretty sure I'm homeless.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning, you're still trying to take pills out of old Larry's asshole.
I think you're
Passed
just a
out.
fucking pill fiend that has all these homeless people.
I have turned down every pill. Only happened once, but I've turned down every pill a homeless person ever
Yeah, well,
offered
you
me.
suck. Bring that shit to me, man.
I tried. Michael threw it back at him. That's Michael's fault, not mine. I was blackout drunk.
I'm trying to root
Michael
myself,
Buckley.
For people actually listening, this is the RoorCast, Roar Podcast. My name is Reed Clark.
I'm Owen Wilson.
We got Owen Wilson in here.
My name is Jordan. Bench.
We got Jordan Bench here, and that long pause.
Long silence. Nothing wrong with that.
And this is on an iPhone. Thank you, Apple. You had a good year this year, and I just want to let you know that if this
We're not
turns out
getting
well,
paid
we'll
for
keep.
this.
Oh, okay, you're right.
No, but you know what's weird? Now that the Apple has always had the vibrating ring.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I
But
think
now that the
everybody had a
CEO is
vibrating
gay, would you stick it up your ass?
With the,
Would you stick the
You
phone up
know,
your ass?
I had a
Would
girlfriend
I?
in high school where we did play around with phone vibrators.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
that's very dangerous.
That makes a lot of sense. Did she stick it into
No,
herself?
she got electrocuted.
No, but like,
She's dead now.
in like 30 years.
She's now dead.
In about 20, 30 years. In about 20, 30 years, she will have cervical cancer. You know that, right?
No, she got it last year. We don't talk anymore, I just found out.
It's hard to talk from the grave.
No, I still talk to her mom.
She's not dead. She just had cancer.
Yeah, her mom is...
We're good friends.
Outstanding.
Have you ever? I've never been good
Mom.
friends with a girlfriend's mom. Have you?
No.
No.
I had.
I mean, her mom liked me.
I had this like one situation with that half Cuban, half black girl. Her mom was a teacher, and teachers are freaks. And I don't know, it was just like this weird awkward tension sometimes. It was like I would definitely do this Cuban lady.
Dude,
Her mom.
I used
My
to
girlfriend's
have a friend,
mom.
Oh, okay,
I used
cool.
to have a friend that, like, we didn't date or anything, we were really close, and her mom was so hot.
Why are you whispering? You said that quiet, so I don't
He
believe
doesn't
it.
want her
Actually,
mom to
not.
hear. He's like...
Yeah,
She's
no,
married.
she's a light sleeper.
His mom's married.
She's
She's a
upstairs.
light sleeper.
He's a light sleeper.
Yeah, her mom and her husband are upstairs.
Would you ever make a move?
No, but one time
Did
we
you ever
did.
make a move
One
on
time we
this
did go to the station in Carborough, and it was like dance night, and her and her mom were like dancing up on each other, and they're both hot as shit.
Dance
And I was like kind of in the middle of that. It was pretty cool, and I was like, I'm way too into your mom right now.
For dance night.
We don't have
That's
6
right.
microphones, so if one person is talking, let's try to be respectful, Jordan.
Do you want me to show the microphone my ass?
If you can call, if I can, wait. If you call my phone, it can vibrate in there. It's too hard for me to put that all together.
What if I put my phone in your ass and then we just leave?
I didn't make a move on that girl.
We live here, though.
No, I'm gonna leave though if that happens.
I'd leave with you.
I didn't make a move.
Don't leave with me. I'm giving you private.
On what
I didn't make a move on her mom.
Oh, because, that would be ridiculous.
But I did sell her weed. You asked me if I did make a move. She did hit me up for weed one time.
You sold her mom weed?
And it was very awkward. She was like, I have a friend who was, looking for, and I heard that you have some stuff
hold on.
that I'm
In that
looking for.
situation, if my girlfriend's mom hit me up for weed, I would have totally thought that was a trap.
But I mean, she's like a minority. I'm just saying brown people don't
trust them. Question answer.
I'm just saying brown people
answer.
You don't usually betray other brown people, especially not like a mother of someone. I was like one of the best things that happened to her daughter.
But did you not not look into it at all? You were just like her mom was weed. Like, how long ago was this? How old were you?
I wanted that $40, cuz.
How old were you?
It was like last year.
Oh,
I feel like
I thought you were saying like in high school or something.
I mean,
no,
I've never
I was like
drugs,
8. I was 8 years old.
Party to selling.
I was 8 years old, and we had a play date at this one girl's house, and I used to give her Percocet. I used to give her mom and her Percocet.
Yeah, my sister was a trooper.
In case everybody doesn't know, Jordan's sister is Mia Khalifa.
She's an up-and-coming star.
No.
Doing big things.
My sister reminds me of Mia Khalifa. Not necessarily the same person.
Okay, so in what way does your sister remind you of this porn star?
The big tits. The areolas are not too big, but they're quite pink. Quite pink areolas.
Mia Khalifa's nipples aren't pink, though.
Yeah, they are.
I feel like you're doing a bit. Don't do a bit on the RoorCast.
Speaking of...
No. Her nipples are pink. If I'm wrong, I'm going to look it up right now.
Her nipples are not pink. They're
I'm looking
gray.
it up. I'm looking it up.
They're gray. Because when you were saying they were fake, I was looking very closely at all the movie.
I was looking very closely too, and I could be wrong. That's
people's parents'
possible.
weed. My dad just recently started smoking weed again.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, but he has like no weed connects, so he asked me to get it for him, and I had to go through that, like everybody being all like, "I'm not gonna fucking sell your dad weed."
Why did you say it was for your dad?
Well, because I'm going to be honest. They're my friends.
Honesty is very cheap.
Yeah. I wasn't talking like sketchy people.
Is honesty a virtue?
Yes.
Why?
Well, first of all, I'm not sure what the definition of virtue is.
Exactly.
But honesty is a good thing. I'll say that. I think it's a good thing.
I used to do this bit where I was like, I made a list of virtues. Here's patience. And then like I flipped through this big notebook.
So you're like...
And I'm like, patience, that's it.
Did you do a special at the Purple Onion?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Zach...
No, he didn't.
He is the big notebook thing. But
You didn't even hear what I said.
I know.
Owen has a listening problem.
I have a lot of problems.
Owen is like a
Are
woman.
your ears ever like, we can't hear?
I'm too...
And you're like, what? Has that ever happened?
What?
Exactly.
Have your ears ever been like, we can't hear? And then your brain was like, what?
No, when that happens though, he still says whatever his brain has to say. Like just like a woman. Like a woman will just be like listening to you talk, and then like they won't really hear what you're saying, but they'll know that everybody else is like having a good time talking about it, and they'll just jump in with something that like nothing matches but the enthusiasm.
Hey, you know what I was thinking? So like, have you guys ever cooked like Indian food?
Somehow
I can't tell if he was seriously doing it or pretending to do it.
No, he's definitely pretending to do it.
I'm not joking.
But like you somehow
just
found a way to insult women and Owen in the same sentence.
That's professional right there.
Professional.
Did I insult women?
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I said they talk a lot.
That's an insult.
Without thinking about what they say. If you ask me...
That's an insult!
No, it's not.
They talk a lot without thinking about what they say.
That's not an insult.
That's a good thing?
That's a fact. It's a beautiful thing. I love women.
It's a biased
I love that they do
criticism.
that.
I don't know if it's an insult, but it's a biased
I love that they do that. And it is a both back and forth thing.
I guess it's just an observation.
What I actually did was...
But I once observed someone murdering someone, and that person was black.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
What I actually did was say that there are no generalizations like a lot of women that I know do this, and this man that I know does this. But Owen is one of the only men that I know that does.
I'm also one of the only men that you know that probably does a lot of things, like being sitting down and, you know.
No going into
Tinder.
bits. You know going into bits, and you're just going into your little bullet points.
No, but like
I do Tinder. I'm a guy that does Tinder.
Yeah.
I don't know another guy.
That's what I was talking
I don't know.
I don't
another
do
guy
Tinder anymore.
I don't know.
It didn't work out for me. I don't know why. Am I terribly ugly?
Did you
I feel
check
like-
your pictures?
I feel like you're picky.
Because you should put a couple of pictures of your ass up there.
Yeah, a couple of pictures of
That's
your
probably
ass.
true. Why are there no
Grease
ass
it up
pictures
first.
of my ass?
Because your head is hairy, your face is hairy, but I bet your ass is shiny, smooth.
Oh, it's very hairless.
So
I'm basically hairless.
You gotta take advantage of that, man. You gotta take a picture of that
That's
ass.
God's gift to you.
That's a good point. God was like, the hairless will be welcomed into the bedroom,
Yeah.
no matter what.
I think that's in Philippians. And that should be your about me on your Tinder.
Yeah.
The hairless are welcome
The
into
hairless
the bedroom, no matter what.
All right,
Philippians.
that's the thing we can do.
2:12.
We can do right now. All right, in
Is
I don't know.
Philippians even a wait? Hold, is Philippians even a part of? That's not a part of the Bible.
it is, yeah.
Philippians.
Philippians is a part.
Philippians.
There's a bunch
It
of
is.
different weird names.
It is because he was writing to the Philippines. I'm kidding. But listen, all right. Here's the thing that we could do now. I'm gonna go in
You
a
sure it
circle.
wasn't Philistines?
I'm gonna go in a circle, and no, that's
I
a
don't know
different
what it
one.
was.
I'm kidding.
Listen, I'm gonna go in a circle, and everybody say think Twitter, 140 characters or less. Say your
Oh, hey, Twitter.
Gotta count
say,
characters.
but say
in
your about me. What is your ideal about me on Tinder? I guess I'll go first since I brought it up.
Is it supposed to be funny?
It's gonna be whatever the fuck you want, man. There are no rules.
There's no rules to Tinder.
There's tons of rules to Tinder.
There might be some. I don't really
Go.
know anymore. I never really.
Fuck, my actual about me is like promoting my shows. So like this is
Well,
why I
fuck
can
that,
do this.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mine
I mean,
would be syphilis ? I feel like that's why it didn't work out for me.
maybe. Oh,
No
I
one
saw
ever
this
really
one.
responded.
I saw this one like
Mine
Eric
would be like,
gets-
does your dad need any weed?
Such a
Mine
dad.
does.
I would just write that.
Because my dad
And then
did.
put my phone number.
All right, mine would
Does your
be.
dad need weed?
Mine would
Mine
be-
certainly does.
No, I would just ask.
Mine would be if you're chubby, I don't mind. Just keep your T-shirt on.
That's real.
I would just. I
That's
would
a
put,
real concern.
I would make mine,
Not a real
girl,
concern,
point
but a
that gun at my
preference, I guess.
face.
There was this one that I saw. It was like this Mexican dude, and his name was Pablo, and his about me was like, I am no longer infected.
What is that?
That's-
Infected with what?
Exactly. You just
What infections are
The
curable?
virus-
It said
that makes
Pablo,
him say
43. I am no longer infected.
Right.
Maybe he meant like his internet. He got an
I get rid of-
antivirus.
I get rid of all my viruses.
My computer no longer infected.
Maybe.
We can now cyber fuck
Yeah, my computer
without the
totally crap
possibility
free now.
of terrible viruses.
You should have seen that.
My computer crashed.
You should have seen that Vice documentary about cyberfucking that we saw. That was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Was
that
it a
was
good one?
It was
I
just-
love Vice documentaries.
It was, yeah, and they
great.
did it so well. Like all the shit that I haven't heard of before. So
Cyberfucking
basically,
is crazy.
the thing that I thought was
Cyberfucking.
interesting is like glasses. So like there's like a thing where like you have Google glasses, so you're having sex with someone,
It's virtual
like,
reality. Yeah, go.
and then they can like send you what they see. So like they can send you a video of you fucking.
So like a POV, but like the opposite. Like you're watching yourself.
It's virtual
Is
reality.
that right?
That's one of
Oh,
them. That's
oh.
the glasses. This is
Okay.
just things that they covered in the
Yeah.
documentary. But another one
Some
is
people,
like,
yeah, wear Google Glass and they fuck each other.
Well,
and
what's the
film
other
each
one?
other. The other one was like actual virtual reality where you like see one, you see like a fake person and you like fuck them, but then you also have like a fleshlight that you fuck.
I've heard of that.
But it's like
Yeah.
an automated fleshlight where like they get a dick thing and they rub it up and down, and then the fleshlight simulates that. Like
so what they're doing, it's doing.
they kind of jack you
Yeah.
off like in a weird way.
That's fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah, but then you see like this weird fake girl though. They
Did
don't
it
have a
show?
camera.
not
Did it
fake,
show?
she's a real
Did it
girl.
show
Well,
like
she-
all this footage in the Vice
Yeah,
yeah.
But they showed
a
this
lot, right?
one girl like actually like jacking off the dick, but like she didn't put it inside her.
Yeah, which is
He was very upset about that.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because then it's not a
Because
sex toy.
you
It's
could do that
it's
too.
a jerk off toy. That's only one way.
There's probably another
You're
variation.
never gonna keep your wife satisfied. If
You
she
can
only-
also,
she
you can
only give you
also,
hand
the
jobs.
dude can also put his dick in another thing, and that's like simulating her pussy.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
No, they
had that
did.
type of
They
technology.
had the girl host do that.
Like you could have like a dick dildo. Like she had a penis like a dildo thing, and she was jacking it off to make it work. So ideally, she could just put it in her vagina.
Oh well, the host.
to
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
what
So
the host
dude
did.
just has a fleshlight, but you're looking at each other.
Yeah, that's what the host did. The guy that she was interviewing was like jerking off the jerk. He was like, "Oh, look how cool this is."
I
Yeah.
feel like in a
We're
lot
Dutch.
of ways,
And
this
then
could
she was
save
feeling
the
inside-
long distance couple.
She was feeling inside the vagina, and
Can
like
only
she
be
could
bad.
feel like it going up.
What?
I feel like this could save the long distance couple relationship.
That's exactly what their whole business was.
Have you been in a long distance?
No.
So you don't even know the struggle.
But that doesn't matter.
Rue's got
I
some
still feel like it
struggle.
could save it.
I mean, how?
That's what they
Because you're
were
both
saying.
fucking each other with machines, long
Dude,
distance.
That's,
But
not
how-
that's pretty
That's
cool.
not a revelation. That's exactly their entire business.
Yeah, but how long? Can, the
Okay.
problem is, how long can you go?
Well, then
with,
I'm right on.
Yeah, exactly.
how long can you go without?
Maybe I'm Japanese. I don't know.
How long can you go without
They were
actual
Dutch.
real human contact there? Like that's the thing. Like that's the catch. Like how far the market will go. Is like I'm
that
not
also
always.
kinda sucks.
Even if I'm like,
I guess you have
if
to
I'm
be
like
Asian.
continents, if I'm continents
Good
away
point.
from somebody, I'm not gonna want to try to like. I'm not gonna want to like just fuck them. I want to fuck someone where I am so I can grab an ass and all that extra
Yeah.
shit. Like I'm not
Well,
just
that's what they. Yeah.
fuck a doll and then wear glasses
They were
and see my
debating about
girlfriend. Like,
how
that's gonna
real
be
it
so
could-
stupid. Like that's
Well,
not
they-
even really sex. And they were all saying
They
like
have
this
sex
doesn't even feel
robots
like
too,
sex.
though.
It
They
feels.
have whole sex
That's-
robots.
But they were all
a huge
saying-
industry.
but they
I saw
were-
a documentary about that.
But they were all saying this doesn't even feel like sex. It's something else. I came, but it doesn't feel
Well,
like sex.
this year. We
This
got
year.
there's another sex robot con going on sometime
I
soon.
like really actually want to watch this.
Character Jordan, you're the
Documentary.
Steve Jobs of sex toys.
Sex robot world.
Was okay.
You're the Steve
So like
Jobs.
the inventor of the whole thing.
Don't think too much.
And I'm Asian.
You're the.
I'm Asian. I'm Asian.
That's it. The Asian Steve Jobs.
I'm Asian.
So he's all about sex.
Wait, let him do it. Just like for a few minutes, like a minute. You're the Asian. You're the Steve Jobs of sex toys, giving a presentation, releasing a new product. Go.
Okay, guys. I got this brand new toy. Also, we're all Asian, so look at your eyes.
Or that's just racist.
Some of us have Italian accents, but we're still Asian. Which is weird.
So we
So we have sex with this robot, while someone you know on the other end of the computer internet is having sex with the robot. We're still Asian.
Why did you make? Fuck it. You need to work on your Asian accent.
Was that not close?
If you're doing an accent, it's important to be like to not keep clarifying that you're still Asian.
Mr. Tamagotchi.
All I can say is I went to like Russian for some reason, and I was like, I'm too fucking high for
If
this shit.
you're doing
I'm
Asian
too
right,
fucking high for this shit.
if you're doing one right, you don't have to keep saying in your speech like, "Hey, we're all Asian."
What if you're doing it wrong?
Then you do. It's also saying like, just I like where you're going with it.
You know how
You do a
like,
good
some
Jew,
things
but your
right,
Asian
some
needs a little
things
bit of
wrong?
work. Just have more confident in.
I need to
Well,
be a
that's-
more confident Asian. Asians are confident. That's a good thing.
You weren't a
They're
character.
Asians are
people.
confident people.
They are.
I need to channel that confidence. Maybe play some games of chess. Drive poorly. I don't know. Just an idea. Crash
What
my
kind of
car.
sex toy
Now
would
you're
you
being
invent,
racist.
though, Jordan?
Is that racist?
What kind of sex toy
Does that
would...
not actually happen though when you're
I've
Asian?
never had a bad experience with an Asian in a car, so I do
Most
think that's
Asian
just racist.
people that I've seen
I've
driving.
seen some pretty...
I mean, it's definitely racist, but it's kind of a true stereotype. Most
Asian, like
people
Indian.
I've seen driving.
No, it's actually
No. Just like Chinese and like Korean people. I feel like Japanese
I
people
feel
are good
like-
at driving. Japanese people, I feel like
A
are
lot
driving.
of places in Asia,
Why?
like, haven't had
'Cause they
cars
make
for
drive
very long
more.
now.
And they make
I don't know.
cars
So,
Yeah, they build cars and shit like that.
and things.
But I've like mostly seen bad driving
alright, Jordan. If
coming
you could
from black people.
Thank you.
Mostly... I'm not gonna do a
Hey,
direct reference to
Did you? Is that tap?
Do you
I think
dick?
it sure goes.
Mostly the bad drivers I've seen have been racist. Jordan, if you could invent any sex toy,
Is this tap?
If I could invent any sex toy,
Yeah.
I feel like I've got an idea for a great
Like,
sex
what's
toy.
your sex toy idea?
Okay,
So I take a break at 20.
so
or
it's like a
30?
harness. It's like a harness for a chick. Here's my sex toy idea. It's like a harness for a chick. And it's got one thing in the ass. It's like kind of small. It's not too big. And that like goes in and out.
What's it
And
made
it's
out
just-
of? What's the
The material.
Do
I
it
don't
in your
know.
character. That was the whole point.
I don't know. No, this is a real invention.
This is a real idea.
So
I actually want to sell this idea.
Take this seriously.
well, you could have just used it.
So it's like a harness. Like it goes over the shoulders, holds it onto you. There's a thing in the front that's like a little dildo, not too big. Or maybe a bigger dildo in the front, like a littler one in the back.
Less than 6 inches.
Yeah. So it's not
The
like
back is not about length.
you're like
back
it's
here.
it's like a DP machine, but it's not too much. And then on the back part, after where it's like going into the ass, there's like a bowl piece, and then it comes out, and there's a pipe. So while she's like using this,
She'll be
you
like,
smoke a
"Marco."
bowl off of the back of her ass.
Should be
Polo.
like Marco, yeah. And then somebody
What?
say Polo.
That's genius.
Yeah, that's really great. We need to move to Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
I have not smoked a
Or
blunt.
Japan.
I have not.
Japan probably.
I have not engaged in weed and sex at the same time in life.
Really?
I dream about it, like just smoke a blunt and
Oh,
fuck
it's
a
so
girl.
great.
You've done it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're
Like,
such a dirty
all the
fucking
time.
hippie.
What the fuck? No, like if you're with a girl that likes to smoke weed, how would that never happen?
I don't know. This hasn't occurred yet.
That would be like a
I
thing.
just don't get it laid as much as you, obviously.
I don't know.
Jordan
It's
hasn't.
only happened a couple
Jordan
times.
hasn't been
It's
laid.
like a thing you do on the weekend.
Jordan,
you know, like to
Jordan hasn't been laid
spice things up.
since
It's like,
Kurt
let's get
Cobain was
stoned
alive.
and
He hasn't been alive for like a decade. What does that say? Anyone?
Oh fuck.
He's dead.
He's a dead man.
I did it all wrong.
You
Did
did.
you try to pull the bowl piece
I
out?
forgot this
You
little thing
keep
in the back.
forgetting that. I've told you that.
I forget there's a hole in the back.
You gotta explore that back hole.
So you
and make
smoke?
sure-
Ain't you smoke bowl out of her butt?
Yeah. Well, kind of. Yeah. I
Does
mean,
it
you
go-
do, but it's not like directly out of her butt.
So you pack her butt like a bowl,
You pack her butt like a bowl, yeah.
and you put a light to it.
But it's like not gonna burn her ass. It's like far away.
So you put a light to it and then you inhale quickly.
Wait,
That's not how you really
is there
smoke.
any smoke going into her? Can you get high?
There could be. There
from
could
that?
be. You can probably get high through your ass. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Add that in there.
Oh my
Add
god.
that shit on top. Now her ass gets high. Now you're smoking out of her ass. Now this is $1 billion idea.
Yeah, you could even get your ass.
My
high, too.
initial idea was like a $10,000 to $90,000 idea.
Yeah.
Now this is like $1 billion.
Yeah, we just stumbled on. I don't
Fucking
know.
Gold.
Something we might not be able to handle.
There's too many flaws.
I got like no clue about that.
There's probably a lot of like physics flaws, maybe some, just in general.
Some flaws. Flaw.
I don't like.
We'd have to engineer that.
I don't like those trippy tabs that I have. I don't like chemically made, like scientifically made drugs.
Yeah, that shit seems like it's weird.
LSD's
I always feel very guilty, like after you have sex.
on one of those.
No, I'm kidding. You never felt guilty after you had sex?
Yeah, I thought you were like talking about both at the same time.
Like after I do acid, I feel just as guilty like when I have sex with someone I don't care about.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like extremely guilty.
Like it's
I
like,
just don't
ah,
really.
this is
Yeah,
bad for me.
casual sex is just.
This is bad for my spirit.
It's like good for that night because you're like yay, and then afterwards you're just like why?
It depends on what you're going through months before. It could be good for your ego.
Yeah,
It could help you actually have real sex.
that's what I'm saying. But then usually you're just like, I don't know. That it's not like it happens to me that much. So. But.
So you could just be like, yeah, whatever.
You say how you don't get laid that much?
I feel like if you have casual sex a lot, then you're probably just like okay with it and like it. And
Would you
know
prefer
how
to? Would you
do
prefer
that.
to always have casual sex, like just to perpetually be having sex with random people, like in and out of your life, but they're all clean?
Yeah.
or you have like one girl for the rest of your life who's like, you know she's clean, but like she's.
I don't know, man.
She's
I don't think
perfect.
you can do that,
But
though.
she's perfect, you know.
That's
But
a very
you
tough
still get
question.
tired of her the same way
Are
you
you
get tired
talking
of
about
anybody.
emotionally or sexually?
What do you mean? Perfect? She's perfect in every way.
No. The relationship, like, which, like.
Both parts of those questions you're asking
Okay.
are perfect.
Yeah, she's
Because I
perfect.
don't think
She's.
you can predict where your sexuality is going to go, but emotionally you probably have things.
Don't think about emotion, dude. Think about it's a forever thing. Like, would you
Okay.
rather fucking marry someone, be with them forever at the age you are right now,
Yeah.
or would you rather never? You can still find the one, but you cannot like marry her. Like you are perpetually
totally that
fucking random people for.
if you
you can't like
find-
be monogamous?
No, not longer than 6 months.
What if you find someone who's
Not
just as
longer
good
than
looking?
6 months?
Yep.
You
Maybe
kidnap
6
them.
months at a
You
time.
rent a motel and you
Yeah,
live
sure.
in that motel for like a couple months. All of a sudden, no one knows what happened to either of you,
Fake your own deaths. Yeah. And then just,
and then you like
move to Antarctica
win.
and somehow probably become
Who
very
wins in
lonely,
that
bitter
scenario?
people.
Well, all of a sudden you disappear and you're gone. So people are gonna be like, "He probably won. Can't find his corpse."
I guess my question was just dumb.
No. That's a decent question.
No,
I mean,
it's dumb. It's basically like, oh, why,
it's
a
really
lot of
just
people
like,
get
are you
married.
monogamous or polygamous? But
Not really, because I mean, you have
No,
to
it
think.
was a
You have to
good
consider
You
question.
have
the
to
It
future.
was a good
Term.
question.
Y'all didn't answer. I made it about fucking John Grisham shit, the Firm type shit. They're both in a
That's a good
hotel
book.
on the run from the
I was
law.
just quoting
What the
that,
fuck
so.
are we talking
The Firm. Tom Cruise. Have you seen the movie?
about? In my mind, I imagine someone more like Matt Dillon. You know
For The
Matt?
Firm?
Yeah. When I read
I
the
thought
book,
Tom Cruise was a pretty good choice.
You
I
know-
did see the movie, then read the book, though, which is
Yeah.
a bad order to do that.
have you what book have you read where you're like, I see it this way, and then you saw the movie? Like what like you had a protagonist, you saw the protagonist like this type, you know?
There's this book, Savages, which is like one of my favorite books I've ever read. I don't remember who the
it's
author
Cormac
is.
McCarthy?
That drug movie with Oliver Stone?
Maybe. I read it like a couple of years ago.
In that drug movie? These
Okay.
girls are
Yeah.
I
In
saw
the
the
movie, made by Oliver Stone, is fucking terrible, and it could have been so good. Because that book is so good, dude. Like, he took out all the best parts.
Well, it's all
that's
the like
problem.
ridiculously violent shit.
But I'm saying, who did you-
Yeah, but it's rated R either way. Like,
Who-
why not keep that in? You can.
They still have to sell it. I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Did you
I'm trying to
imagine?
argue for someone.
Did you did you imagine the characters like when you were reading it? Did you imagine them looking like that?
Yeah.
The one dude, Ben, was pretty... Not like exactly what I imagined, but it was like, okay, kind of. The other dude, not at all. And the chick, Blake Lively, like completely not at all. Like, she's really hot, but she's like nothing like the chick from the book. The girl from the book is like short. She's like 5'1" or something. Blake Lively is like 5'10".
I think it's better.
The best
might
part of the
be
book.
A more specific question to ask is like, what movies have you seen where it turned out like perfect? Like they actually, or is that what you?
Are you saying are you criticizing my question right now?
No.
Yeah, the better question I asked.
No,
Not
but
a
let
better
me
question.
make this
Another
point
question.
real quick. The best part, there's a ton of great parts in the book. Actually, all the great parts in the book they did not put in the movie. But the best part, right before the like main character, female main character O gets kidnapped, they come back from dinner, and they do like a very graphic DP.
Oh, nice.
And like you could have put that in the movie
That's a
and
great
like
spoiler.
not shown anything, you know, like you didn't have to show the insertion, but you can show like a DP. Like kept that shit out. And that was like a main thing because they were like,
Yeah, I don't know. Is Oliver
Like,
Stone
it was-
not edgy enough or something?
not anymore. He used to be. I feel like he's just an old man who's like, I'm fucking old. Who cares?
I like that movie, man. For someone who didn't read the book, I think
No, dude, you gotta read the book. That book is so good.
I don't like fiction.
But you like the movie?
You don't like fiction?
I don't
Dude.
like to read fiction.
Dude.
That's the best
gotta
book.
read the right
literally
people, man.
the best book I've ever read.
Oh, God, what?
You gotta read the right people.
It's not about... A lot of people's real life stories are pretty interesting, too.
Yeah, I
Well,
do
that's
like...
true as well.
I like nonfiction.
And those are kind of, like, crazy, because, like, you can
I'm
look
just
in the
saying, like,
news
don't write off
and,
other
like, see
types.
these clips and, like, be like, oh, shit.
What's your favorite autobiography then?
The autobiography of Malcolm X is pretty dope.
What's it about?
Richard Pryor's autobiography is pretty dope.
What's his autobiography about?
Oh, that's what I learned that he, like...
Okay, that totally
Sorry.
wasn't Cormac
I'm just
McCarthy. That
kidding.
was Don Winslow.
Oh yeah, Don Winslow. It's a great book. I kind of want to read it again.
Oh, is that your point? Like, you can't be, like... In an autobiography, you can't be like, it's about so-and-so, and then have, like, some cool story. But in Savages, if I asked you what it was about, you'd have, like, some weird journey to take me on.
No, man, I'm just saying.
Well,
Savages.
this person in an imaginary land, and they do imaginary things, and the things they do are imaginary, and I can tell you how it ends, but I won't. But it's imaginary, so it matters. That's what you
As long
sound
But
as
like.
you
doesn't it,
imagine
though?
it.
That's what you sound like when you talk to me.
As long as you imagine it, it matters.
What do I sound like when I whisper to you?
That impression I just did is exactly what you sound like when you whisper.
Whispering.
Am I mumbling?
I don't think so.
Are you?
Certainly. God hopes not.
Have you ever mumbled and been like, no one heard what I just said, but you were like, fuck it, I'm just gonna act like that didn't happen.
Always. All through my life.
Yeah, too often I feel like.
You talking about me or you?
Me.
No, I'm
Are you
subconscious.
talking about like earlier in the car?
Because you're just an
It happens that
asshole. You say a
often.
lot of slick shit under your breath, and the right person hasn't come and knocked you the fuck out yet.
Who are
You think I couldn't dance around that? I'll fucking be doing like hula hooping moves, and dodging your
Hula
punches.
hooping.
People that are really good at hula hooping
to
are probably
dodge
so
punches.
good at fighting. They get that back and forth motion. You can't land a punch.
Yeah.
You can't land a punch on a good hula hooper.
What are you saying, Owen?
I was saying hula hooping, a lot of people don't know, is the best way.
It's the best way to win a fight.
Mm.
Good hula hooping.
Hula hooping.
Have you really been in a fight?
Only once, and the other person was the same Asian friend, Wesley, that I was talking about from earlier, who said he was going to grease up his woman with McDonald's, and he did not want to be in the fight at all. He was just mostly like, "What the fuck?" Like there was no reason. I just was real pissed off at him and like ran up on him and started fighting him. And he was like, he was just like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I just started like punching him and shit.
What did he
Kind
do?
of fucked up. He
Did
didn't
you
really
try
do
to grease
anything.
your balls?
He didn't really do anything. I just started like fighting him for no reason.
So he didn't.
He didn't try to grease any part of my ball.
It's probably your fault.
Did he try to?
Did he try to anus my balls?
Anywhere else?
No. None of his grease was directed at me.
Oh, that's good.
He was directing his grease at his women.
Weird.
That's where you direct grease.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Have you been in a fight, Owen?
Trying to think. I mean, I've like been around scuffles, and yeah, I don't know.
Have you been in a fight, nigga? Yeah, you do. No, yes or no. I've been in a fight. I have tried to hit somebody to hurt them, and they tried to hit me and hurt me.
Okay.
Like, have you had sex? Have you tried to fucking make somebody feel really, really good?
So one
I've
time,
been around people who are feeling good.
the only time I got into like a real like fist fight was like two things. So, but I've been around like other people who were in like real fights. But like the one time I ever had a real fight was like this. It was with a girl. This fucking
shit.
Chonga chick in
A black
in
girl?
my middle school.
A black girl?
Chonga, like
What does that mean?
that's Latina. Like,
She was Chonganese. She was Chonganese.
no, it's like that
What
was
is
her
that?
style. Like
Chunga.
What the fuck is Chonga? Who is
like
that?
it's like this like Latina chick who's just like super like hood, and I don't know. She like
I've never
she
heard
could,
that.
She probably could fight.
Chunga.
She was a Chonga bitch. Yeah, but
Never. Like chimichanga, Owen?
she just like would...
Chimichanga, the Chinese chicken.
Yeah. But so basically, like, we would like always joke with each other back and forth in class, like talking shit and stuff. Because she was actually like pretty funny, and we would like just like do that. And one day I like went too far, and I didn't really notice it had gone too far, but I guess it did. And that she like jumped me in the hallway because she was this like gangsta ass girl. And I just like, pretty much just like, she started swinging, and I'm just like, trying to block, and I just like, blindly just like, threw a punch, just to like, create distance, and...
So you punched her.
Yeah,
You punched this poor little Latina girl in the face, and you just called her a chonga? This sounds like a hate crime.
No, that's just who she was.
That's
like,
an old-fashioned hate crime.
That's
we were actually like kind of
bullying
friends.
case.
Like we hated each other for like 2 weeks.
So wait, what happened after you threw the punch?
I mean, obviously it was weird because I hit a girl, but everybody was like, she was like bigger than you.
No, but she just like went out after you hit her? She was just like,
it
done?
was just over. Like,
okay.
I just
So
pretty
you
much
dominated.
like, pretty much just backed out.
There's one one hit, and she was knocked out for a while.
No, I didn't knock her out. No, she just like, we just separated. Like, I just like fucking left.
So the police and the ambulance had to come take this poor girl
I wasn't trying
away,
to like
because her nose was bleeding.
engage.
What kind of punch did you throw? Left hook? Right hook?
Closed fist,
Right
open
jab?
fist.
It was more of like a flail kind of.
With your left hand?
My
With
right hand, I think.
He's trying to
Like
fuck
you
her
just
up.
like a slap with your fist kind of
This
thing?
was a long time ago.
But like a slap with your fist?
Yeah, fuck a long time ago.
In your face?
It might have been sort of like that.
Oh, okay.
It was middle school, so I didn't know anything about fighting.
I mean, that's a good move in some situations.
That's the only time I've been jumped in like the alleyway, in like my hallway with lockers.
If you
I feel like you reacted in the correct manner.
is it jumped? Is it jumped if only one person tries to fight you?
I mean, like, I don't know. She just like
Sucker punch you.
completely initiated.
I don't know.
it
Is
out
that
of
a sucker
nowhere.
punch?
It
What is the
came out of
definition
nowhere.
of jump? Does it have to be 2 or more?
I feel like jumped is
Just
like
like
I was
two
at
of
an
them.
unfair advantage.
Well, she like sucka shoved me and then like came at me, and I was
You know, like, I can't hit a girl.
What if it's 2? What
Dude,
if it's...
that's the thing. Is like, yes, of course you should not hit girls. Of course not. But like, if a girl who's larger than you assaults you,
Larger
like,
and better.
like, what are you gonna do?
And
Just be
cuter.
like,
and stronger.
and cuter, you know.
Alright, what about this? What about this? Is it...
I'm gonna hit her out of respect.
If it's...
So that's why you hit her, because she was cuter?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know how guys are mean sometimes when they have a crush?
Oh, she was cuter than you? That's why you hit her? This bitch is cuter than me. Fuck you!
Yeah, my ego couldn't.
Like, okay. What if it's... You know how you said it was... It's only jumped if it's 2 or more people.
Yeah, I would think.
What if it's like 3 people, but all of them don't have any legs? And they all attack you
Then
at
it's
once.
like
You're
stumped.
still getting jumped.
You're still getting jumped?
You can't
Even
say,
though they literally can't jump?
You're getting stumped.
you can't say
You're
you're...
getting stumped. You're getting stumped. And that's where you get the word stumped.
They will take you down, man. They just swarm your legs, and you can't do anything.
On that, I mean, jumped isn't about the action of jumping, Jordan. You know that.
Well, they
So,
might be jumping.
It has nothing to...
Have you ever been jumped?
No.
It has nothing to do with their ability to jump. It's just about the fact that they attack you unfairly, like more than one people. Like you're alone. You
don't
got
think,
unfair
though,
advantage, and they come out of nowhere.
Dude, I gotta believe that subconsciously, like one person in the jumping group jumps.
They usually
Subconscious.
jump when they're like confronting.
Like he doesn't
you,
even
like,
mean
"Yo!"
he doesn't even mean to. He's just like about to attack the guy and he kind of like jumps on him instead of just like running into me and like punching him. He just kind of like jumps and punches
Well,
because it's like jumping in the back of his
That would
mind.
be an
He's like, I
effective
gotta
technique.
jump.
Well, what do you guys think? Is jumping about getting jumped, or is jumping about having arms or legs? Please feel free to comment.
Whenever you hear us.
Or
my number is.
No, just comment. Don't call in. Just comment and subscribe. That's how you do it. We're gonna take a break, maybe, and smoke a cigarette, maybe, and come back. Maybe not.
Something might happen. Maybe.